Hello, friends. It's Zita coming to you live from Vancouver, Washington. I'm at Bagley Downs Community Park. There are a few people out doing the exercise, so I am wearing my mask. The CDC recommended that everyone wear a mask yesterday. They're saying cloth masks are good. I have a really cheesy one I just put together with an old scarf, yarn, and little hair ties for my ears. It's a barrier because they found that COVID-19 can be transmitted just through the air, just by people breathing and talking. So there's a few people around. I'm going to keep my mask up for a little while. Maybe I'll walk a little bit so I can talk freely because it's hard to breathe in this thing. But the numbers are still rising. Globally, there's 1,190,189 cases, 64,181 deaths. The United States is still in the lead. If that sounds really horrible, that's a very negative thing to be in the lead. The United States had 302,919 cases, 8,243 deaths, and that's as of 12:45 today. So they are encouraging us to still stay in our homes. Here in Washington, this is day 12 of Stay Home, Stay Healthy, the mandate given by Governor Jay Inslee, and he has extended it to May 4th. And Governor Cuomo of New York said today that they need respirators, and Oregon has donated some respirators to them, and so I'm so proud of Oregon. I'm living in Washington, and I pretty much grew up here in Washington, but I work a lot in Portland, so I kind of claim both states. But also they were saying they're expecting the cases to peak in New York between 4 and 10 days, and interestingly enough, that would be about Easter Sunday. So wouldn't that be wonderful if we started coming out of the woods on Easter Sunday, the day of resurrection? Speaking of that, my scripture for today is pretty deep, actually. I was moved by how it really related to today. So if you have a chance, read Psalm 67 and the prophet Amos, which I haven't spent much time in the prophets, 5:16 through 24 specifically, and Luke 14:15 through 24. I'm also starting to listen to some old music from my childhood. It seems to give me comfort. The song that touched my heart yesterday was Blown in the Wind by Bob Dylan. And today it's Dreamweaver by Gary Wright, which was a hit in 1975. And I'm learning both of those on the piano. I think I'm going to do some tutorial for my piano students. But it took me back to a simpler time. I don't really know what was going on in the world much during those days. I was a teenager filled with angst. 1975. It just seemed like a happier time, simpler time. But, there's struggles within each era. But this pandemic we're experiencing, there have been times of plague and epidemic throughout the history of mankind. And I think we can learn a lot by looking back. They're talking about the Spanish flu of 1918, how the government didn't act right away because they didn't think it was that serious. And then all of a sudden they started closing schools and prohibiting people gatherings, just like today. You can read about it on the internet. Anyway, I think that's all I was going to share with you. I'm a little bit away from people now. Oh, it's hard to breathe in that. But I'm happy that I can breathe. My asthma is better today. I've been sleeping a lot. Actually, I feel like I'm sleeping too much. And today I woke up with a resolve to put myself on a better schedule. I stay in bed sometimes because I know I can. I do help take care of my granddaughter, but both her mom and dad are here, and they've been all staying up and sleeping in later. But my days go better when I get up and I'm more productive. I just feel like the time spent resting, I was healing. I don't know if it's from the stress of the pandemic or just my normal life where I push myself too much and do too many things that really aren't that important. So when I get up early in the morning, I consider getting out of bed, but I think I'm going to lay here till I feel a little bit better and then I fall asleep. But I'm feeling pretty good today, and I think I'm going to start getting myself on a stricter schedule, a little bit more exercise, get up early, attend to household chores, and I'm feeling really creative with my music. I want to arrange several pieces for my students that I can share with them online. I want to go through my room and get rid of things I don't need. Of course, I won't be able to go anywhere. I can just stick them in the garage. Pray more, read more. I need to read more. I've been mindlessly watching too much TV, which that irritates me. Don't like wasting time. But then again, time is all we have when we're alive, right? So I'm guilty of not really experiencing the moment as mindfully as I can. So walking through this park, I'm noticing some dandelions. I'm noticing the sun peeking through. Oh, the air is so fresh. I hear some birds. I see some kids over there talking. They're actually keeping their distance. It's cute. They're probably middle school kids. Yeah, and I see some cars going by. I see some people walking. So life is going on. Still praying for this virus, praying for the people that are suffering, praying for those who are grieving their loss of their loved ones. But I'm also praying for all of us who are obeying the law and staying home, but that are feeling very restless and antsy, that we can actually use this time for deep introspection and come out on the other side of this wiser and better. And on that note, I wish you a wonderful Saturday. Blessings to you and your loved ones. I'm praying for you. Please pray for me. Have a nice day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.